Njambi's Perspective. Conversations that matter.
Hello guys, welcome back to Twin Tag Podcast, and again I am with my lovely twin sister Mambo.
Paul.
My name is Jambi Gaido.
I'm Diana Gaido.
And we want to play another game. Actually, this is not like a game, it's like a real talk. You know,
you're about to expose.
Not to expose, but I'm about
to tell you what I hate.
Yeah.
Hate is a strong word.
Hate is a strong word. Let's just use dislike and maybe why, you know?
Yeah.
And I really recommend this. You know, let me tell you something. If you want to keep like long-lasting relationships with your friends, with your partners, with your siblings, the best way to maintain a relationship is through like having like those deep conversations.
Yeah.
That's what we're about to do right now, because I feel like there are things that my sister should know I dislike about
I was about to ask why you suggested we do this, because I couldn't find, I couldn't find the point, and then Jan was like, sini tano tu
tufanye
hizo zote tano,
because I feel like we are at
you
a
have
point.
5 and more.
No, I have 5, the major ones.
The other,
because let me tell you, I'll explain as we go on, but I feel like we are adults now, sindio? And the way I was telling you the other day, like hakuna haja ya kukua, like if I see something wrong in you, haina haja kwenda ati kuambiane sasa Nyambu anakuanga, you know. I'd rather tell you like sasa Nyambu, you sasa, and what better way of doing it than playing this game. It's like a game. Na pia wacha kutense.
Okay, you know, why do I feel like niko kichinjio?
Yuko kichinjio. It's like something I really want to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so excited because my sister is so nervous.
Because I don't have points, and I know you have like 10 of them.
I don't have to. I told you I only have like 5 of them, and they're like the major ones, the ones that I've picked along the way.
Okay.
Haya, let me go first because sister yangu hapa ana shiva. Just relax.
Don't judge me after this episode.
Could you that bad?
Because I don't know what is supposed to be saying. You know, unajua kuna mtu anafikirianga me I'm a goddess. I'm perfect. I don't have flaws.
She has flaws.
Okay.
As in a good way, Nikki.
Guys, after this, if you don't see me around,
just know she caught feelings.
Yeah.
And that, let me just start. I haven't even introduced this game.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a game called I Love You But you know the but, you know, there's always that kabat. I love you so much, my mama, but you know. So let me go first. Nyabura, I love you so much, but I hate the way you are.
Hate is a strong word.
Okay, I love you, but sometimes you are moody with no valid reason.
In my defense, I think every girl is.
Not every girl.
As in, not most, because I feel like sasa kama mtu ako unhappy.
Not necessarily. When you're always on your nini.
See, kama they come 1 week and then your week ya kunyesha, alafu the other week, no, that is a whole month. And
okay, but I love you, but you're always moody.
I am. I don't. See, you said I'm working on that.
Yeah, she is. Hey, she has to work on that, because sometimes, like, it can be overwhelming.
I don't know how to explain that. And you know, guys, funny story is I've ever broken a relationship with a friend of mine because she always thought I was angry at her, because like we could be laughing like this minute, and then the next minute I don't want to be around anyone, like I just start crying.
Yeah.
And then now she'll nini, and then one day she came and told me, Aki, I love you, but no, she didn't say that, but she said, she was like, meaning it can't, if this friendship has to work, it has to be like we can't always be like nini dayo, as in, you know, I always have a problem. I'm that friend who like ati nataka ati sasa, imagine guys, see my need did this, my need did that, and then, you know, I don't know if you can understand, but yeah, I'm working on that.
Yeah, please work on that, because I feel like in the long run, mtu anaweza enda aseme hey, me can't put up with this anymore.
Yeah.
You know, sisi tunakuelewa juu sisi ni family members, like we've grown with you
na
na
can't go
with that.
anywhere.
Like there's nothing we can do about that unless you decide to change from a personal level. But hey, Nyambu is always like moody, although leo hujakuwa moody, si ndio?
Sijui nilikuwa na marafiki zangu tukafurahi.
Oh.
We had a good time.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so I'm also going to go first. I'm next.
Mhm.
I love you so much, but
Mm.
you're a freak.
I'm a freak. Guy.
Sorry. I love you, but you're a clean freak.
Oh.
As in extremely clean. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
As in Jambi is like,
Rudia, because I feel like that's a good thing.
I love you, but you're a clean freak.
A clean freak.
As
Meaning
in,
safi.
as in kuna ile uchafu for humanity. As in me I think nguo zinaweza kaa tu siku mbili honestly kaa zijafuliwa. Jambi has to wash like every day. Me I'll do it on Saturday ama not kama saa sijafua 3 weeks.
Guy, 3 weeks. As in, okay, let me tell you something. You know, there's always that muse. You know what a muse is? Like a source of inspiration for something. Let me tell you something.
Why do I always think that word is pronounced like Muse?
No, it's a ati Muse. Kuni nikikamba. M-U-S-E. A muse.
Na ule who did my makeup? My Mua was.
Oh, Mua, makeup artist.
No, I always think like now Susa the other.
Muse. No, it's a muse. No, a muse is like someone who's a source of inspiration. And let me tell you something. If I'm those people who like hold on to words very, very dearly. If you say something good to me, I'll never forget. If you say something bad to me, I'll never forget. So let me tell you, there's that time me and my sister tulikuanga zile za hey, mi ndio nimeosha vyombo leo, kesho wewe ndio unaosha hivyo. And so tulikuwa Murang'a and would stay like siku mzima Nyambo hajaosha vyombo mom, you know. And so there's a time one of our cousins visited us. I'll tell you right now. So he visited us and it was around like 9. Not 9. Guy, that kid. The Kikuyu in me cannot let me prosper. It was around 3. And so this guy came, alikuwa anataka kunywa maji. Na huku umeosha vyombo bado.
Saa 9.
Ilikuwa saa 9 Nyambo.
Sikuwa nimeosha vyombo saa 9.
Ilikuwa kitambo. We were like in primary, I guess. You remember the way tulikuwa tunakanga vyombo mingi kwa sink?
Sikuwa ijaisha bado. Si mtu ataosha tu.
Haya, siusikize. So akakuja akafungua akaona hakuna kikombe, akaangalia sink akaona imejaa mavyombo chafu and he was like, sasa huku hii ni nyumba iko na wasichana?
Our cousin.
Yeah. Hii ni nyumba iko na wasichana?
Not our brother. Oh, sorry.
Hii ni nyumba iko na wasichana? Na hakuna hata kikombe moja safi mtu anaweza kunywa nayo maji. Kwani mnakuanga wachafu aje? I was like, hold up, what? Okay, yeah, hakuna kikombe, but do you really have to talk to us that way, you know? And I promised myself, like, never again. Mimi sitaitwa mchafu tena na anyone else, you know? And from then, I felt like it's up to me. You know, if I see something like it's disorganized, ama nini, I feel like it's my responsibility. Sitaki kuja ufeel ni kama tiko kwangu, and unafeel kama niko mchafu. No, I don't want that to ever happen in my life.
No, I think someone needs to tell me that so that I can change.
Yeah, you need a wake-up call. That was my wake-up call.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Raima, tulikuwa Bene. Ilikuwa like 15 years ago, manze. Let me tell you, I hold on to things. Mimi letting go is a problem. That's why I have this very long relationship. Nashikilianga kama kupe. Uradhi kuja. Tukae tusukume maisha, okay. You know? Yeah.
It's me.
It's me.
It's your turn? Oh, yeah.
I love you so much, but I feel like you have double standards when it comes to friends.
Double standards?
Yeah, double standards. Like you'd call me right now and tell me, I have 2 points. Yeah,
okay,
no, let me start with the double standards first. I feel like utanipigia uniambie aki imagine ama you text me imagine seme kama mse kama nani, let's use Derek ama Ane,
I'll use my friend.
who, let's use JD because she's the recent one.
No, I've ever told you something about her. I have ever.
You have. Okay, let me just say nani, as in let's just say anyone.
Okay.
You'd call me and tell me, like imagine tuseme mseka, let me use just any name.
Yeah.
Let's say kama Mercy.
Okay.
You'd call me and tell me, imagine Mercy ameniambia hivi na hivi, nikwambia guy that's very bad. Imagine like amenifanyia hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. Oh. And to agree like endo muulize kwa nini amekwambia hivyo, endo umwambie you are women, strong women, like women should bring each other up, not tear each other down, you know. Na to agree vizuri. The next minute, like I clearly know you haven't done that. I clearly know you haven't like solved that issue. Next minute dione umeweka status, hey my BFF angava nini, and I feel like si alikuwa amekukosea. Si alikuwa amekukosea, like not only with friends, as in with so many people. Like you have that double standard. If you feel like someone has wronged you, I feel like it's just confront them and ask, like first solve that before urudi ati kukua bestie.
That's deep.
I told you. Tuendelee.
Well, mine are not serious, guys. I love you, but unabembelezanga sasa sana.
Guy, inambembelezanga.
Mimi akili nilikuwa kai akili mtoto amenana. Mimi akili nasema kai mtoto wangu. Hata as in sasa ni wale nini mama? Nini nani hivyo as in si hata mimi I feel like unambembeleza sana.
Not kumbembeleza. I feel like as in if I ever want to be a parent, I want to be like the parent who is like present, you know, not like dismissive, as in silea like kushout at hand kumbe toka hapa hivyo. I don't want that for my kid. And you know, I'm like right now, as you understand the situation I'm in, like with all the kids I have right now,
she's not yet a parent.
I'm not yet a parent, but I'm in a situation where I have so many kids with me.
Yeah, she's not.
And I have to like to take care of them, like to for them to feel like comfortable with me. And I also talked about in my other podcast, in my other episode, nilikuwa nimeongea about what like the distance I had with my brother, and it didn't make me realize like what he was going through. And I want to be like the most approachable person for my kid, or for any kid that I'm rearing of chicken. Bringing up, you know, raising.
Yeah.
So like right now I'm raising Cess because I'm the closest person. I'm the closest person she has to her mom, and I feel like I have to be there for her, you know, to understand those little things about her, and to like correct her in a loving manner. You know. Yeah.
So for context, Cess is our little baby.
Yeah.
Our last born.
It's you. Oh, I love you. This is the last one, actually.
No. Yeah, it better be.
I love you. No, this comes from a place of love.
Guy, no, and people
let me just tell you. It comes from a place of love.
I'm coming to you as a woman.
And a place of like, how do I put it? It comes from a place of love and a place of concern, rather than a place of like dismiss ama judge.
Just say it already.
No, let me first explain.
Why are you explaining yourself?
Because this comes from a place of love. Like, I don't really dislike this, but I want like in future you employ this as you go on.
Okay.
I love you, but please carry your clothes when you visiting somewhere or someone. I love you, but please carry your clothes when you're visiting somewhere or someone.
See. No. If I didn't wear your clothes, who will wear them?
No, let me tell you something. Can I share a story?
Which one?
No, it's not about you.
Okay.
The reason why I'm telling you this. So I have told you again, you guys. Mimi ni ule mtu wa kuweka vitu sana. And I find inspiration from very many things. So there are people who do bad things to me. Okay, nimefanya kitu mbaya Mr. Isahau, by the way. Why lie? Yeah.
Kai.
But this is not about you. So tulikuwa high school and sisi tumekuwa boarding for the longest time, you know, and my parents like hawakuwa wale wa like nguo tungenunuliwa tu December, you know, because sasa mbona tukununulia January na uko shule, you know, you're in school from January to December, so let's just buy you something good for Christmas. So we find that tukitravel tuko like na nguo moja poa juu ile December ingine ndio tumetumia wiki hii, like every time tunafunga, you understand. So this time we went to Ushago na mimi sikuwa na nguo, like nilikuwa na expect but I don't know, actually we were not even in camp, we were we were in high school. So venye tukafika, mimi I didn't have clothes, like nilikuwa tunapea moja ya nini yeah, actually ilikuwa hiyo time ya mazishi ya auntie. So I asked one of our cousins, unaweza nisaidia na top, but ilikuwa top ama I don't know. And hey, you know, like I feel like she told me from a place of love, and that is like a source of inspiration from. That's why I'm telling you nakwambia hivi, because someone else also told me. Hey, akaniambia hey, like niaje wenye mnanga nguo kila saa, hata nyamba umetoka kuniomba, kwani mimi nitakuwa nawabebea nguo zangu like every time? Hey, I pity you from a yeah, let me just finish. I pity you. You know what she told me? I pity you and I pity your husband. And I'm like, where husband? Ametokea wapi? Nikamuuliza, huh? She was like, unanga like mtu anaendanga mahali akiwa amejipanga. You know,
that's not from a place of love.
Let me just say it's from a place of love, because I felt bad at that moment, but I feel like right now I'm glad she did that, because ningekuwa naenda kwa mtu nilikuwa nimeenda kwa nyambo kwa nguo tutavaa hizo zake, you know. So that's why I'm telling you, whenever you visit someone kuja kunitembelea, beba nguo zako, because you don't know what I've planned with my clothes, you don't know, you know.
But but
I can't tell you I pity you and I pity your husband. But right now that's why I'm very like organized. Hey, kwanza nikienda mahali heri nibebe suitcase mzima, because I don't want to ever feel like I can ever even borrow like a sock from anyone. Dikwenda acha tu nivae nguo zangu, you know.
Watoto wako
watafanya nini?
Watakuwa kienda get together bila pampers.
Hey, heri nikosa kukula niwanunulie pampers. But I feel like that was like a turning point for me, and maybe I'm not like followed that all through, but I feel like at least your time nilishajua kujipanga. Hey, najipanganga lakini leo nimeongea.
As in, no, I think this episode was required.
It was required, like a big sister to small sister talk, because I
feel
like
a small sister here.
I feel you with 5 seconds. I feel like I did most of the talking, but I feel like I really needed to share this, because you know, hata tukienda place naweza nisema Mr. Beba nguo sitakuwa hivyo tuenda kubaza nani, but upate hata mimi nilikuwa nimepangia nguo zangu. Sasa badala nikwambie I pity you and I pity your husband. I don't know where the husband came from, but it was like, actually you are not even organized. I'm going to tell you. Okay. Ebu Bede, tell us, what is the most weird thing that a relative has done to you that you feel like, hey.
We'll put a full episode about that.
Mimi wa relatives wamenionyesha mambo.
Lakini tuseme bygones be bygones.
Yeah, let bygones be bygones. But for me, let me tell you, I'm a very
I love you, but you hold on to things that already in.
But so I told you, like, there are sources of inspiration. Like, if you tell me this, I'll try and work around it to make it like a good thing about me. You know. Wow, I feel like nimekuambia kila kitu nilikuwa nataka kuambia.
Niambia kama uko na nyingine tuendelee, because it seems like this episode was against me.
Not against.
Why do I feel?
I feel like it's you know, let me tell you something. Yeah. Na story ya kuambia. I feel like I've never been able to talk to you without like being judged. Like naweza kuambia kitu nyambo ufanya hivi and you feel like mbona unaniambia hivyo?
Oh yeah, but then I have niko na, I've always wanted to apologize for something. I loved you, as in, no, it's not a point like that, but I remember there's a time I was at my cousin's place, and then my dad was, nilikuwa na shida, nilikuwa sikuwa nataka kukaa home. Nakumbuka. Yeah, so my dad called you to tell you ati ongelesha Nyambu.
Yes, he does that like all the time.
And then I was like, wewe si wewe ni wewe mzuri, wewe si
guy, but then she did that. And I felt really bad.
Wewe kama ni wewe mzuri, wewe si wewe nini. Kwa nini unaniambia love you but unakuanga hivyo?
I don't know, I felt like that is very sensitive because I've never healed.
You've never?
I've never, because I feel like you are like the closest person. And then like I know you are with people who are close to me as well, but I know that after this conversation that we've had, that you're going to talk bad things about me behind my back. You know?
Sai.
No, not right. As in your time. I know that right now tumesha grow. That's why I tell you, if you have an issue with someone, confront them, then badala ya hold on to grudges. But I feel like,
are you crying?
I feel like I've never healed because I felt really bad. Because imagine,
scarred. We shall continue tomorrow.
No, let me just say this. Let me open my heart.
It turned out bad.
Because, you know, I was like in a very tight spot. Dad called me and told me, ongea na Nyambu nini. And Nyambu is there like, wewe kazi yako ni kujipendekeza. But that's what you told me. Unajipendekezanga sana. Sasa huwezi mwambia sijui nini. And I'm like, dad ameniambia nikwambie uache kumpea stress. And you're like, unajionanga mzuri sana jana. You know. And I don't know. And you're not the first person to tell me that, because another sibling also told me that. And I told you how Derek. I told you how I carry things.
Derek and at least I'm not the only one.
Yeah. I carry, like, I don't know if that, maybe it's a weakness. Maybe najipendekazanga sana.
No, you don't.
Because dad calls me to tell me,
young and naive.
Ongea na Nyambu, ongea na Derek, ongea na nani. But sasa, you know, you're in a tight spot. I can't tell dad. Ati Nyambu anakuanga mbaya sana. I say like, tamuongelesha. No, when I tell you, you go like, as in other words. But him, in life.
I'm sorry. I've always wanted to say that. I was wrong, and even after that, I felt like sikuwa nimefanya kitu poa. But at that time, adole.
Tulikuwa proper. Na tulikuwa bado ati wadogo.
Tulikuwa campus actually. Tulikuwa second year. Boyfriend.
But then we'll talk about that some other time.
Okay.
Let's end this episode here before we get more emotional, guys. Who is
I'm
cutting the onions?
No, yeah.
Who's cutting the onions?
Jamie is crying, guys.
Yeah, I am. Not tunasemanga ati Nyambu is the emotional one.
Ni mwake yone.
Anyway, yeah, guys, let's tumalizie tu hapa. Tutaendelea some other time. Bye.
For this and more exciting content, log on to www.anchor.fm/Njambi-Gaidho or follow @Njambi Gaidho on Instagram.